Ethical lead generation. Here we'll master how to generate leads on LinkedIn in a way that is authentic, respectful, high converting, and 100% compliant with LinkedIn policies, turning ethical behavior into a business advantage. Uh, yeah. So let's be honest. The term lead generation has earned a bad reputation. Think about your inbox for a second. How many cold messages have you received that made you roll your eyes? Hi, we help companies like yours 10x revenue in 30 days. Let's hop on a quick call. Yuck. It feels impersonal, robotic, aggressive, and worst of all, irrelevant. And yet, so many new entrepreneurs, sales reps, and even marketers fall into this trap because they believe lead generation means mass messaging hundreds of people using automation to blast cold DMs, jumping straight to the pitch. But here is the truth. Unethical lead generation does not just fail, it damages your brand. It gets you ignored, reported, blocked, and banned. Now imagine this instead. You build a trust first lead generation system on LinkedIn where people actually thank you for reaching out. You get warm replies and not ghosting. You grow your business while building a reputation of respect, integrity, and value. And yes, this system works even better than the spammy stuff because real relationships turn into real results. Now, in this lesson, I'll show you the 5 principles of ethical lead generation, plus message templates that open doors, ChatGPT prompts to craft personalized DMs, and mistakes to avoid that could cost you your account. Let's do lead generation the right way, the way that makes people say yes without hesitation. The 5 pillars of ethical lead generation. Intent transparency. Always be honest about why you are reaching out. I just wanted to connect and then pitch right after? No. I specialize in working with the niche. Would love to explore if this might be helpful for you. People appreciate clarity, and when you don't hide your intention, they feel respected. Personalization at scale. Ethical is not equal to manual. You can still scale, but never copy paste blindly. You can use ChatGPT to personalize for job title, industry, recent activity, and common connections. A ChatGPT prompt could look like: write a friendly, respectful LinkedIn DM to a job title at company who recently posted about X, like a post on Y. I want to start a conversation about topic with no sales pitch. That was the ChatGPT prompt template. Number 3 is value first mindset. Your first message shouldn't ask, it should offer. Examples of value you can share: a helpful guide, a resource or a tip, a unique insight, or a question. I just published a 3-step LinkedIn checklist that helped my clients increase profile views by 40%. Would you like me to send it? No pressure, no link drop, just value. Respectful frequency is number 4. Don't be that person who follows up every day. Instead, space out your messages. Give breathing room. Follow-up rhythm could look like: message 1, friendly intro; day 3, value add; day 7, reconnect; day 14, light check-in or permission to close the loop. You are not chasing, you are inviting. Number 5 is permission-based selling. Always ask before you pitch. Would it be okay if I shared something I think might help your team, process, or goals? Now this flips the power dynamics. Now they are inviting your pitch instead of dodging it. And psychologically, people are more likely to say a yes when they are in control. Some of the ethical messaging templates might look like: message 1, warm intro plus context. Hi, the name. Noticed your work at company. Really liked your post on the topic. I often connect with titles in this space to share ideas. Happy to connect. Message 2 might look like: value add without ask. Thanks for connecting. I recently created a one-page checklist or a guide that might be useful for the problem they face. Would you like me to send it? Message 3. Permission to pitch. Glad you found it helpful. If it ever makes sense to walk through a couple of ideas that have worked well for others in your role, let me know. Happy to share. So notice the difference. It builds trust before transaction. Okay, now some of the common pitfalls that you need to avoid. Unethical approaches, fake compliments, ethical alternative, real engagement based on posts. Unethical approach, hard pitch upfront. Ethical alternative, invite conversation first. Unethical approach, mass DMs with automation. Ethical alternative, smart personalization with ChatGPT. Unethical approach is misleading intent. Ethical alternative would be to honest messaging upfront. No opt-out, high frequency. Again, the ethical alternative would be permission-based base. Okay, now here you have to pause and do an interactive exercise with me. Open LinkedIn and pick 3 new prospects you want to connect with. Write a warm intro using something specific from their profile. Offer something helpful, not a link yet. Ask would it be okay if blah blah blah. Now post one of your messages in our private community to review and feedback. Okay, so the key takeaways here are ethical lead generation is equal to long-term growth plus brand trust. Be clear, be kind, be valuable. Use ChatGPT to help you scale without losing your human touch. Always ask permission before pitching. Focus on conversations and not conversions. Quick wins checklist. Draft a 3-message ethical lead generation sequence. Create a ChatGPT prompt for each type of message. Rewrite your outreach with value first language. Set up a rhythm 3-7-14 day follow-up schedule. Review LinkedIn's user agreement and community policies. So the final thought here is anyone can send 100 messages. Few can build 100 real relationships. Be the few, lead with integrity, and follow up with empathy. And you will build a pipeline that's not just full, but trusted, respected, and ready to convert. I'll see you there.